Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It's Tuesday. You know what that means? Of course it means we're here continuing the journey of Generator Rex. This is Season 3, Episode 15. Of course, we don't know the title until they get into the episode. Last week's episode was pretty crazy because we got to see the history of where Van Kleist basically was throughout time. And at the end of the episode, we learned a really interesting fact because I was under the impression that the machine he was in was an actual basically time machine. But it wasn't. It's basically a hyperbolic time chamber, or like that's basically, I think it's like Dragon Ball Z, but basically it's some sort of device where he's basically in stasis and he's experiencing time, but he's actually not going anywhere. He's just basically sitting and just waiting for it to open up again. And so he's basically just living throughout all of this time, about 4,000 years or something like that. And they finally found him, and there's this thing that's been chasing him through time. And I'm like, is it some sort of like time race, like from the Flash TV show where it's like something is like detecting him that's out of time and he's not supposed to be there? No, it's actually Breach, who became some sort of like tachyon like portal thing because of the device that she was wearing at the end of season 2 that sent Rex 6 months to the future since Van Kleist 4,000 plus years in the past. And so she's been chasing the crater and basically the tie into the timeline, which is Van Kleist. So every single time he comes out of his chamber and he's in the time period, she's chasing him. Very interesting stuff there. I really liked the episode. It was really cool. And of course, throughout the whole episode, Bobo Haha, he was having some issues with his stomach because he just eats too much, because that's what Bobo does. He just loves eating just too much. Now, we're almost done with the show. It's crazy to think we're literally getting to the end. After this episode, I believe there's 4 left, I think. Yeah, because it's episode 15 and there's 20. We're getting close to being done here. It's pretty insane to say that. And the question is now, what's next? Am I going to be replacing with another show? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know exactly what I want to do. Do I want to continue doing a Tuesday show? Do I want to try to do something else on Tuesdays or leave that day open for other stuff? I'm not really sure. I'll keep you guys updated and informed on that because we're getting close to the end. So I'll keep you guys informed on that in terms of what is next for potentially a Tuesday slot. If it's going to be taken place by something else or nothing. Or maybe something else entirely. I have no idea. But I'll keep you guys updated and all that. So no worries. So I'm excited to get the episode, guys. See what they do with this one. Let's see what they have. I can't even talk today. I just woke up a little bit ago. Sorry. The brain. Woo. Okay. Let's get into now. Let's check out this episode, guys, and see what they show us. Let's go.
Give it up, freak. There's nowhere left to run.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure of that.
You're pushed to the edge lately.
It makes sense. He's by himself, basically.
Save everyone.
I'll have you out of here before you can say, Cersei.
Hey, Rex.
What? Uh-oh. How'd she escape? She was captured. When it started a revolution. I have questions. Uh-oh.
Girl.
Rex! We have to go.
So it's not active right now?
Of Shadow Order 119. Shuttle to base.
She still has the collar on, though.
So what happened? Thought Providence
Yeah.
had you at Abyssus.
Yeah, they did.
What about the pack?
Pack? I've been on the run for weeks. Providence has been stepping up their capture orders.
With everything that's going on.
I should stay at the plant.
Yes.
It's safer, right?
Wow.
I wish you'd let me do some more thorough scans, though.
How was it you said you got away?
Thorough
It's a long
scans.
story. Actually, Rex, I'm kind of tired. I think I might just crash if that's cool.
I don't think this is actually Cersei.
Yeah.
Not Cersei. Something's up. There's a lot of like just hints and stuff being said.
What are you doing?
Rex, I was just working.
Since I got breached, everything's been so crazy.
Since you got breached. Right.
But was Cersei back?
What the fuck is going on?
Wow, Doc, you sure got comfy quick.
Listen up, people.
That guy? I remember him. Van Crazy kidnapped his daughter.
Meacham spent the last year at a safe house facility. We have to assume they're trying to assemble the original members of the Nanite Project.
Oh.
What Meacham knows is too valuable to fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, they're trying to break in. Yep. Kicking ass. Oh.
Huh? Cersei?
Yeah, what's going on? Oh.
Time out?
Come on, Rex, figure it out. nice.
Still no sign of Cersei, Rex. We'll keep looking. But for right now, Meacham is our top priority.
Providence attacked Abyssus to get the master control.
That's not
mana.
actually the guy, though.
Guess you were next on their list.
I have to say, it's all very impressive. Providence has certainly done a
Yep,
lot.
100%. Yep.
Where's White Knight? I should tell him I've arrived.
I can answer that for you.
Tell me you have my money ready.
You get what you want when I get what I want.
Six. Seen Meacham? I have some data I'd like to go over with him.
Rebecca, I have something important to tell you.
Okay.
This is... Okay, yeah, this is definitely not him. He would definitely not do that.
Thanks for telling me.
Except that's not actually him. So it makes the moment even worse because it's not actually him.
Nothing important. I just wanted to say earlier, that was nice. Unexpected.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Six? I need to talk to you about Cersei.
I've just decided not to waste any more time on you, Rex.
Is this because I accidentally used your swords to slice a pizza?
It's because you're weak. You're not strong enough to survive what's coming. In the end, you're gonna let us all down.
Doc? What's wrong?
It's nothing, Rex. Six. I'm afraid of him.
Are we talking about the same Six?
We don't even know him. He was a killer, Rex.
Uh-huh.
How do you plan to recreate the project without a biointerface expert?
Oh, but we do have one.
Move! The string doesn't work. Hold your knot
Hey.
tied up tight. White, what the heck is going on?
Peter, where are you?
I'm at Providence. Where are you?
Ooh.
Providence. But that's not...
Because this isn't Peter Meacham.
Hey, Rex.
Hey.
Miss me?
You know that guy?
You really don't remember me, Rex? I'll give you a hint. We used to share a stomping ground.
Stomping ground.
We had a problem with a shapeshifter once.
Now they have to prove who's who.
I think he went that way.
You think he'll come to his senses? Realize his true feelings? Then what? You really think he can save the world? None of you can survive what's coming!
Prove it's really you. What's my favorite color?
I have no idea.
You're all right.
Put it away. I'm not the Evo.
We heard you scream.
That wasn't me.
Because I'm weak? You don't think I can handle this?
I never said that.
But you think it, right?
No. That was the whole point.
Easy. I got what I needed in the first 5 minutes.
Oh,
Done with you!
damn.
You didn't get enough crazy hugs as a kid?
Damn.
You promised
Oh.
to protect me, Rex.
Face it, bro. It's why I left you.
He's so tired. Just hand to hand. Ooh.
You're your own worst enemy.
And that was for the kiss.
This is what they wanted. To turn us against each other.
Exactly.
Yeah? And look how easy it was. We thought we were a team. Trust me, Peter. When we're finished, the end will justify the means.
There you guys have it. A pretty damn good episode of Generator X. And I will say I like the reveal, even though I kind of figured out early on that there was some sort of like decoy copy, something going on here. Some sort of like, you know, mind games as the title suggested. And that makes perfect sense when you watch the episode. John Scarecrow, this Evo that has some sort of connection to Rex in his past, is now here. He pretended to be Cersei. Obviously, it was all, I think, a whole ploy, right? Like, they sent out Providence soldiers along with John Scarecrow as Cersei to get the attention of Rex. And of course, he comes swooping in. He picks up Cersei. And then I guess he learned enough information about each of them to get by, to kind of bypass, you know, like in terms of making it seem like it's actually them to to a T, because there were certain little moments early on when he was first Cersei that made it known something's up. Just based on like certain dialogue responding to Rex, and like, oh yeah, the pack, I don't know about them. Like, he probably doesn't know all the details about that. He's like, I don't know. And then of course, when Cersei, Jon Scarecrow, is being examined by Holiday, that there wasn't further more detailed exams to show that it's actually not her. So it was like, okay, certain things like that, the way Cersei talked a little bit was a slightly different at times. Like, there's certain ways that she spoke that it wasn't clear. It was obviously not Cersei. Same thing when Jon ended up being 6 later on and the whole kiss happened. Like, that was a weird little moment. I'm not sure, I know why he did it, but it was just like a weird, like, oh, like, that just happened. But it's because it's the furthering, like, spreading them apart, right? Making them, like, feel betrayed, making them feel like they're not on the same side or the same team, if you will. Basically tricking them. So that's why he really did it. It was just like, this is a moment we've been waiting for the actual 6 in Holiday, not this, like, copy clone in Holiday, right? Who's pretending to be 6. So it was really, like, handled, I think, pretty well, because it was actually going on a lot longer than I thought in terms of the mind games of him constantly changing forms. Because I'm like, okay, he can turn into Cersei, but he can't replicate her powers. He can't replicate her Evo abilities. So when they're out there going to get this Meacham, this doctor, or whatever this guy connects to the original project, the Nanite project, they go to his house. Like, there's no way they're going to, like, Cersei's going to be able to actually perform and use her abilities, because Jon, I'm assuming, and I'm right, he can't replicate that kind of stuff. He just can't. So there's no way he was ever Rex until the very end with the gun in his hand, because he can't generate what Rex can in terms of his, like, sword and the giant fist. Like, he can't do any of that. He can just look like them. And that's probably why, 100% why Bobo was not in the episode or even referenced at all, is because there's no way he can turn into Bobo. So it would have been interesting to still have Bobo in the episode, maybe, but I guess since they had to get some different voice actors in this episode in terms of playing Meacham, playing Jon Scarecrow, they might have been the same guy, I'm not sure, but regardless, they went in different direction in terms of this episode. They probably just couldn't get John DiMaggio back to voice Bobo for this episode, and plus, I don't think Jon Scarecrow could turn into Bobo, so that's probably why they just excluded him from this episode. But the mind games worked. At the end of the episode, they're all kind of at a weird point, because Holiday thought that 6 kissed her. She was heartbroken, because she went to go talk to him later. It was actually 6, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean what happened in what happened? Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? So she started crying. She went off somewhere else. And I honestly thought, or maybe that actually wasn't her at all. That may have been just, like, Jon Scarecrow pretending to be her, to be upset that the kiss, happened. Or no, it may not have been. I don't know 100% sure if that was Holiday or not who was crying in that, because now I'm questioning certain scenes. I'm like, I don't know for sure, and maybe that's supposed to be true, because the way it was like, well, what if he came back wrong? What if he did this? And then right around this time as well, I think it was before this happened, you had 6 basically tell, like, not 6, but Jon Scarecrow 6 tell Rex that he's not good enough. Like, there's a lot of, like, things he was doing. Like, he got what he needed within the first 5 minutes. But he stayed just to fuck with him more, just to mess with him. And he was successful, because when they were all at a stand down at the end of the episode, as he was coming down the stairs laughing, they're all, like, pointing their weapons at each other. Here's the thing. There's no way Jon, like, I mean, they don't know this for sure, but, like, they should have suspected that Rex was actually Rex, because he had his giant fist out or whatever, or he had those, like, whatever, like, the hammer looking devices, the blue, like, the new things he can make now, one of the new creations. Like, he had that out and available. Like, he was just ready to go. They should have known, okay, well, that actually is Rex, because he's the only one who can actually do that. But maybe their thinking is, we don't know what he can replicate. We don't know what he can do. But he can't replicate Cersei's abilities. That's why he transformed into Meacham to pretend to be caught. A lot of things like that. So they were probably not even thinking those small details, like, oh, well, that actually is Rex, because he actually generated, one of his creations. Like, okay, no. They were like, all like, I don't know who to trust. I honestly thought it was Holiday was not actually Holiday, but no, they were all them, right? it was very good. And this really has caused some problems. And the thing is too, we only have a few episodes left, so this really is messing with them like pretty damn close to the end of the run here. Now, Van Cly's working on the recreation of the project for the Nanite project. Very interesting. He is out of it completely. His whole entire mind is gone. How are they going to be able to handle that? I don't know. I mean, they've got to figure that shit out, but he is just losing it because he's just like rambling and saying all this crazy stuff. I'm like, what the hell is he saying? So we'll see about that. I mean, apparently, you know, Rex's brother says, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. And then he said something interesting at the end, which I think has always been something in the back of my head that I have believed, but I wasn't 100% sure. That the ends justify the means, which I think he's only really working with Black Knight in Providence because he knows this is the only way to complete whatever needs to be done. And he actually doesn't really truly support Providence and what they're doing. At least, I don't know, because I am conflicted because I do think he does support the controlling of Evos, or at least some sort of control on Evos because of how successful it seems to be doing. Because that giant creature came out in front of him and Meacham, and he was petting like it's a dog, right? It's like it's a pet. So maybe he truly believes in this, or at least some sort of extension to this. But I don't think he truly agrees and goes with whatever Black Knight says. I think he's just doing this for a bigger purpose, and he has to make this sacrifice because he's ran into his brother several times. He's ran into Rex, and he's always been supportive and helpful. It's not like he's trying to hurt his brother. Like, I definitely questioned that early on when the season first started, in terms of when his brother was still working under the New Providence. I was like, So yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. So this is not good. I mean, I'm assuming Bobo is going to have to, you know, somehow get involved in all this chaos that's happening now, the unfolding of where they're all feeling like they're not a part of the same team now, and there's some definitely awkward moments and some doubt, because what Six, not really Six, but what Six said, at least in Six's voice and his body, what made Rex believe it was him: you're not good enough, you're not strong enough to complete the mission, you're not ready for what's coming, you're going to end up disappointing us. That crushes Rex to a whole new level. It does. So even though he knows it's not him, that it wasn't Six who said that, he's like, well, you think it, don't you? Like, you thought this. Six said nothing. It's like, so, yeah. So, yeah, this episode was pretty crazy. Pretty damn good. And I'm looking forward to see where we go from here, because we only have a few episodes left. We have a handful of episodes left. Handful. And we're done. And it's over. Done. So, what did you guys think of this episode of Generator Rex? And what were some of your highlights, some of your things that you think they could have done differently or better? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But can't even talk. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.